Hey everyone, and welcome to App Judgment.
What up, dudes?
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Graham, man, do you have that ointment I lent you for the... Because I need to get that back.
No,
We're live right now. We're live.
You're ruining it.
We're actually, like, right now. Can you...
BiteChecker.com, Baba Booey, Baba Booey! Listen, when you put that stuff on, use the applicator, because I've been going straight from the tube.
This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by GoDaddy.
Hey, and welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile application news and reviews from Revision 3.
Today we're coming to you live from the Revision 3 studio.
That's right, completely live, and since we're completely live, we want to answer your questions right here on the show, so send them in to us at our YouTube page at youtube.com/appjudgment.
Today we're going to take a look at a few apps that have received significant updates over the past few weeks, and later on Annie's going to take a look at some of the most popular apps on the App Store and ask, why is this popular? Our first app today is Camera Plus. You may remember Camera Plus when it was banned from the App Store last year for sneaking in a feature that let users use the volume button on their phones to snap photos. Well, earlier this year, Camera Plus reappeared on the App Store, and it has been recently updated with lots of new features, namely a new filter called Clarity that can magically fix your photos if they are too dark or backlit. I tried out Clarity on several photos, and it seemed to work pretty well, though sometimes it seemed to work a little too well. Some of my photos came out looking a little unrealistic. As for the rest of the app, there are lots of new great tweaks like being able to customize where photos are saved, faster performance, and more. All of these updates definitely make Camera Plus worth another look, so we recommend you check it out.
So are the additional filters free, or do you have to pay for those?
It's actually free. It just comes with the update, although there are some freemium aspects of the app that you have to pay for extra filters, but Clarity is one of the free ones. So.
All right, check that
Next
one out.
up, we have Instagram. We reviewed Instagram just as it was starting to catch on back in October of last year, and it has been updated quite a bit since then. Some notable new features are a refined social feed so that you can keep up with the photos that your friends are posting, liking, and commenting on. You can also keep up with all of the activity that's going on around your photos. The sharing options have also improved. You can now easily reshare photos to different social networks even after you've posted the photo to Instagram. Hey, we love Instagram here at App Judgment. We even went to a recent Instagram meetup here in San Francisco where I had the chance to talk to Instagram co-founder Mike Krieger. Check it out. Hey, I'm here with Mike Krieger, one of the co-founders of Instagram. How are you doing today?
Doing great, thanks.
So what is this? We're having a meetup here.
This is the first worldwide Insta-meet. So we organized a date. We picked a date and we said, all right, everybody, in your own cities, if you want to get together and just like meet other Instagram users, here's a date where you can all do it together. And so,
how many cities?
That's a great question. I think it's over 40 cities that organized one.
So Instagram, it launched, it seems like a short while ago, and it's just gotten hugely popular in a short amount of time. How has that been? Like, what has that skyrocketing popularity been like for you guys?
It's been crazy. So we launched October 6th, so it's been almost 6 months now, but feels both like a year and both like a month. So it's one of those, crazy growth things. We've been super lucky, really happy to see all the growth that we've gotten, and what I think most excites me about what we've had so far is that we've started creating a real community. So things like the fact that people want to get together and meet strangers who they met through Instagram is really exciting.
Is there anything you can say about what's coming up for Instagram?
We've just been really focusing on getting the experience on the iPhone as best as possible. So we're really just getting focused on that. Getting a website going soon and moving to the web soon will be something else that's coming up.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Hey, the meetup was a lot of fun, and it was great to meet some of the folks who work on Instagram.
It's always a trip to see the real people behind the avatars.
Right, and I think that Instagram's really carving itself out a great niche in the social photo sharing community, and it's really cool to follow them and see where they're going next.
Definitely. All right, enough about photos. What would a show about updates be without mentioning Angry Birds?
That's right. Last month, Rovio released a new version of their popular bird flinging game that is entirely a cross-promotion with the upcoming Dreamworks movie, Rio, which hits theaters tomorrow. The movie looks great, and given the heavy cross-promotion going on, there will probably be more than a few references to Angry Birds in there, maybe even a cameo or two. DreamWorks even put up a special mashup clip featuring the Angry Birds.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you. Shut up, man. Shut up! It's just me. I will make you an angry bird. Too.
Sweet nightmares.
So that's the movie. Let's talk a little bit about the game. It's available on Android and iOS devices, and it's a familiar experience, but this time you're not flinging birds at pigs. Instead, you're out to save the other birds that one would assume have been captured by the bad guys from the movie. Now, the initial reactions to Angry Birds Rio were very positive, and astonishingly enough, it reached over 10 million downloads in only 10 days. That's insane.
That's really impressive, even for Angry Birds.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different type of game, but it looks better. And I think people really enjoyed that. Enough is different so that it gives you enough reason to buy yet another version of Angry Birds.
Yeah, they just keep on cranking those out. It's amazing. Coming up, we take a look at some of the most downloaded apps on the store this week, and we'll answer your questions live. But first, let's thank our sponsor, GoDaddy. Thanks to GoDaddy for sponsoring this live episode of App Judgment. If you use the code JUDGE10 at checkout, you can get .com domains for only $7.99. Web hosting from GoDaddy.com includes 99.9% uptime, 24/7 support, and free access to the Hosting Connection, the place to install over 30 free web apps to help you get the most from your hosting plan and website.
And remember, you can get GoDaddy's free iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry app to order right from your phone, manage your current domains, and more. And to get a list of all the amazing Rev3 GoDaddy deals and codes, check out revision3.com/GoDaddy.
All right, so do you ever find yourself browsing the top downloads in the App Store and asking yourself, what is this? How is this possibly a top download? I ask myself this every day, and so I thought we would use this chance to take a closer look at a couple of the random free apps currently in the top 10 in the iTunes Store right now. Right now, at number 9 on the free charts is this game called Pickin Sticks Classic. It's an adaptation of the classic real-life game where you drop a bunch of straws on the floor and try to pick up the one that's on the top without moving any of the others, and this is the same deal. You try and eyeball which one is at the top of the pile, tap it, and it disappears, and you get a point. You're simply timing how fast you can pick them all up and with as little error as possible. If you tap on the wrong one, a point gets taken away. You gotta keep an even keel on this one and look before you tap, otherwise it can all spin out of control really quickly. So the key is to just be cool and keep going even if you mess up. Resist the temptation to rage tap, and before you know it, you'll be completely sucked into this game. So I can actually see why it's so popular. It's really addictive and a lot more convenient than carrying around a bunch of sticks to play in real life.
I can imagine that would be pretty tough to carry those around.
There's also a paid version of Pickin Sticks with a few more features, including a choice of sticks, a basic scoreboard, and some audio options. But honestly, for what this is, I'm fine with the free version.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty simple game, so why pay extra for it? The free version seems to be enough. So
yeah, well, if you get really into it, it's there. On the other hand, at number 7 in the App Store today is still Rebecca Black, the soundboard for It's Friday. Okay, in case you've been living under a rock for 3 weeks, a rock without an internet connection, I guess, Rebecca Black is the human meme behind this.
Gotta make my mind up, which seat can I take? It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
That's enough. We'll never do
Sorry,
that
I
again.
can't believe we did that. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Miss Black's reign of terror continues with this iOS soundboard, and all it is what you see here.
Yeah.
We were sure to show you the iPad version, so it's nice and big.
So they've got all the sounds put together in a little soundboard here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all the little sound bites from her now infamous internet viral hit, and really, literally, this is all it is. So.
Thank goodness this is free. I can't imagine paying for this. Yeah, it can get out of hand.
Yeah, it can get a little out of hand. Literally, it's all it is a soundboard. So you can walk around with this, annoy your coworkers, annoy your friends, or if you want to, if you're some kind of rap artist, I guess you could maybe
use it to sample the song.
Yeah, you could use it to sample the song. But anyway, I say don't download, even though it is really popular. It's a little. It's been 3 weeks already since the video came out, and it's kind of astounding.
It's officially
to me, but still.
old and officially not, not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Or,
so don't download. Download it if you really want to, but delete it soon because you don't want to be that guy who runs the joke into the ground, right? Sorry.
Right. And on that note, let's take some of your questions off of our YouTube chat. Well, I'm going to keep playing this song because it's so good. All right, so our very first question is from Quick Fox. He says, have you guys heard of Tweetbot? Now, this is interesting. This app just came out, I think, last night, and it's a new Twitter client for iPhone.
Because we don't have enough of those.
Yeah, there's plenty of those out there. But the thing is, people are dumping the official Twitter app for this new Tweetbot app, and I can see why. It's very well designed, so go check it out. So we have another question here. Mary Lee says, I'd like to hear Graham sing Friday. It's not going to happen.
Do it.
If I can use the soundboard, maybe. But And let's see, got a couple more. Matt Burley asks, I would like to know if the Rebecca Black app is on Android too. We did not check that. We should see. I guarantee you, if it's not up there, it'll be up there soon. It's one of those simple, like one-take apps.
Yeah, I would be
anyone
surprised
can
if it
put up.
weren't, because it doesn't seem like a lot of effort to put something like that together.
So Dad's Wheels also asks, what is your favorite app right now? What's your favorite app right now?
My favorite app right now, I have to say the one that I've probably been using the most is honestly the MLB app, which we reviewed a few weeks ago on App Judgment, and it's a $14, I think it's $15, $14.99 maybe, but it's the official app for the MLB that gets you audio for all of the games, some video, some additional features if you have the MLB.TV subscription, but that's what I've been using the most right now. What about you, Graham?
I would say that so far my favorite app is the new Tweetbot app we just talked about. I mean, last night I've been all just checking it out. But I really like the new Vimeo app. I actually have it here on my iPad. I guess I have to log in though, but it's really, really slick. If you have a Vimeo account or know people who post really cool videos on Vimeo, they just released this a couple weeks ago. It's worth checking out, and it's one of my favorite apps so far. So. But I think that's all the questions we have, guys. So that about does it for us today. Thanks so much for joining us on our very first live episode. And for more App Judgment, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And as always, you can visit our homepage at revision3.com/appjudgment.
I'm Graham Hancock.
And I'm Annie Gauss.
We'll see you next time.